Namaste. Welcome to this morning yoga practice. We are going to get ourselves set up for the day. I highly suggest, if you have the opportunity to be outside for your practice or facing a window, or if there's a little light shining in the window onto your floor, set up your mat over there so that the sun can be shining on you. There's something that is very, very special about the sun's energy, and it can really lend a lot to your practice. So if you have the opportunity to include the sun in your practice this morning, then that will be very helpful in lifting you up. So let's get started. We're going to start straight away in sun salutations. So coming to the front of your mat, your feet are either together or hip distance apart, whichever you prefer, or whichever you're comfortable with, or maybe you want to experiment with something today, so you can do that as well. So standing up comfortably, shoulders are rolled back and down, taking a deep breath in, and just a long breath out. Again, taking a deep breath in, taking in that sunlight if you can, and exhale, palms together, grateful for that sun's energy. Inhale, reach up, lengthen your spine, look up. And exhale, fold forward all the way, hands beside your feet, knees bent if you need. Inhale, step your right leg back, drop your knee, lift your chin, lift your chest, dropping your right hip. Let's take a breath here. Stepping your left leg back, body in a straight line, plank. And exhale, drop knees, chest, and forehead to the mat. Inhale, slide yourself forward into a cobra, looking up. Toes tuck under, hips come up, looking back at your feet. Taking a couple of deep breaths here. Lift your tailbone, drop your chest, drop your heels. And now stepping your right foot forward in between your hands, drop your left knee down, lift your chin, lift your chest. Again, dropping this time the left hip. Deep breaths. And stepping your left foot forward, drop your hip. Inhale, reach your fingertips forward, up, and lengthen, arch back. Exhale, arms at your sides. Let's do it again. Inhale, and exhale, prayer. Inhale, reach up. Arch back. Exhale, fold forward all the way. Inhale, step left leg back, drop your knee, lift your chin and chest. Right leg back, plank, and exhale, knees, chest, and forehead down. Inhale, slide forward, look up, cobra. Exhale, hips up, heels back, inverted V. Inhale, left leg forward, right knee down, look up. Exhale, right leg forward, drop your head, and inhale, reach forward, up, and arch back. Exhale, arms at your sides. Inhale, and exhale, prayer. Inhale, reach up, arch back. Exhale, fold forward all the way. Inhale, right leg back, drop your knee, look up. Feet together, plank, and exhale, knees, chest, and forehead down. Inhale, slide into cobra, look up. Exhale, hips up, heels back, inverted V. Inhale, right leg forward, left knee down, look up. Exhale, left leg forward, drop your head. And inhale, reach up, arch back. Exhale, arms at your sides. Inhale and exhale, prayer. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, left leg back. Hold your breath, plank, and exhale, knees, chest, and forehead down. Inhale, cobra, looking up, shoulders down. Exhale, hips up, heels back. Inhale, left leg forward, right knee down. Exhale, right leg forward, drop your head. And inhale, reach up. Exhale, arms at your sides. Inhale, and exhale, prayer. Last two. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right leg back. Hold plank. And exhale, down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, hips up, heels back. Inhale, right leg forward. Exhale, left leg forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, arms at your sides. Inhale and exhale, prayer. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, left leg back. Hold plank. And exhale, knees, chest and forehead down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, inverted V. Inhale, left leg forward. Exhale, right leg forward. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, arms at your side. Standing here, catch your breath. And coming back down to rest in Savasana, taking some deep breaths while you relax. Legs apart, arms away from your body, palms facing up, shoulders away from your ears. Taking some deep breaths here so we can quickly bring the heart rate back down. Make sure that your exhalations are just a touch longer than your inhalations. Now bringing your feet together, raise your arms overhead, get a nice stretch from head to toe. And exhale, release. And now hugging your knees into your chest, rock forward and back, massaging your back. Waking up the abdominal muscles, waking up the back. Rock yourself all the way up to standing. See if you can go without using your hands. If not, that's fine too. And then raise your arms up, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward all the way. We're just going to hold it here in this standing forward fold. Taking some deep breaths. I find that this one, first thing in the morning, just feels really good to just relax the back. It also brings oxygenated blood to the brain, which is good to get your mind active and less in that morning fog. Each exhale, tension releases a little more and the top of the head comes closer to the floor. Knees are straight. Maybe the weight is just slightly shifted forward onto the balls of the feet and the toes. If your hands are not reaching the floor, that is totally fine. Just hang them in space. And then shaking your head forward and back. Shaking your head no. Shaking your shoulders. Bend your knees slightly and slowly start to roll yourself back up, tucking the tailbone under first, then the lower back, middle back, upper back. Roll your shoulders back and down. Standing tall, take a deep breath. Take another deep breath. Feel the top of the head lifting towards the ceiling, feet grounded. Good. And now coming back down, come onto your knees and your hands. We're going to do a plank pose. Hands are shoulder distance apart, hands under the shoulders. Reach the toes back and come into a nice straight body plank, or maybe the hips slightly raised, but not the hips dropping down. Taking some deep breaths here. We're going to warm up the ankles and wrists while we do it. If it's too much for your wrists, you could always come up onto the fists, but we're shifting forward. So basically just point your feet and then flex the feet. And point the feet and flex the feet. And point and flex and point. And flex back to center, drop your knees, and come back into child's pose to rest. Arms are in any position that you like. I like my arms at my sides because then my shoulders can relax. But you do whatever you like. Again, deep breaths. Bring the heart rate back down again. This is preparing you for your day. Because in your day, you're going to have stresses, and you'll need to calm down quickly so that you don't stay in that stress mode for any length of time, because that is not good for your body. So we practice going into a state of stress, like in our plank, and then taking the deep breaths to come back into our relaxation mode. Slowly, now roll yourself out to sitting. Inhale to lift the top of the head up. Lift the chest, shoulder blades slightly squeezed together, shoulders down, away from the ears. Take a breath here. This nice straight posture. Making a mental note of that nice straight posture. Making a note to carry that posture with you through your day. Let's go back onto our backs to help us keep that posture even more throughout the day. Bring your feet together, arms go under your body, elbows close together, tuck them right under your body, palms down. We're moving into a fish pose, Matsyasana. Pressing into your elbows, inhale, look up at your toes. Exhale, drop your head back. Chest is lifted, top of the head, reaching the floor. I've got this bun on the top of my head, so my top of my head won't go to the floor. I'll rest it on the bun. Take deep breaths. Expanding abdomen, ribs, and chest. Pressing into the elbows, squeezing the shoulder blades together, widening across the collarbones. Pulling in energy each time you inhale. One more deep breath in. Look up at your toes and exhale, release. Hug your knees into your chest. Let's rock a little bit from side to side. Good. And then back to center. Stretch your legs straight up above you. Arms go up as well. And you're going to roll your ankles and your wrists around in big circles. It's important in the morning to stretch your wrists and your ankles. So many injuries in those two joints. It's really important to warm up and stretch for your daily activities. Good. And one more time. Let's flex both. Flexing your wrists, flexing your feet. You'll feel a nice stretch through the back of your legs as well. And then pointing your feet and extending your wrists. Or reaching your fingers towards the floor. You can take fists as well. Good, and then opening up one more time and release. Shake out your legs. Let's relax in Savasana for a moment. Legs apart, arms away from your body, palms up, shoulders away from your ears. Little final relaxation before we go. Resist the temptation to shut off the video. Keep it going. Your relaxation is just as important as the movements and poses to keep you in optimal health. Sinking into that relaxation mode, your digestive system will be working better, immune system, reproductive system, cardiovascular system, all the systems of the body, in comfort and ease. You can mentally scan your body and take note if you're holding tension anywhere. Notice, are any of the body parts feeling tight? Any body parts that don't want to let go of tension? Any body parts that don't feel at ease? You bring your mind to those body parts and diffuse that tension just with your mind. Visualize the tension breaking up, loosening, softening. So we don't move into the day with such seriousness, just put a gentle smile on your face. Take some deep breaths, appreciating this moment to just do nothing. This moment to just be at ease. You can come back to this relaxation anytime you need. Maybe repeat it again at the end of your day. Or if you have a chance, even during the midday. One more deep breath in. And a long breath out. Pull your feet together, raise your arms overhead, get a nice long stretch from head to toe. And exhale, release. Hugging your knees into your chest, rocking forward and back once again. Massaging your back, hopefully it feels a little different to do this now. Body feeling more at ease. And coming back all the way to sitting. And we will finish with Om and Shanti as our closing mantra or beginning mantra for the rest of your day. Take a deep breath in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. And if you are facing the sun, you can do another thank you to that sun. Just sit in silence maybe for a moment and absorb that sun's energy and use that light to carry you through the rest of your day. I hope you have a beautiful day. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, you can go ahead and do that so that you can get updates on the next videos that we post, or any live videos if we're going live, or any other news that we have to share with you. Enjoy your morning, enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste.